Now that you have reflected a little bit about your perception on inclusion, let's watch this video together before we proceed further in this presentation. I guess that now you have a broader understanding that inclusion is a far bigger word than what we usually perceive. But we also have to think about what is called the visibility iceberg, which is there are things that is very easy for us to see, like what is the race of a certain individual, ethnicity, or the gender, or the apparent gender. What is the age, the physical abilities, the nationality, the clothing style? These are some of the things that we kind of can perceive sometimes, but there are other things like what are the values of each individual, the beliefs, the cultural background, the self-perception, the education, the social-economical status, the religion, spirituality beliefs, the general background, the sexual orientation, the mental health, and I could continue here for a long time going through what is important when we are talking about making someone feel included. So by now, we all understand that inclusion is much more than just a definition of a word. It's an attitude, it's a belief, it's a mindset. And you have here a very nice illustration on what inclusion is. Well, exclusion is something that I think in general people understand when they are excluding someone for all the wrong reasons. We also know what means separation when we put a group of students in a group because they are different from the other ones according to our perception. Sometimes we prefer to integrate the students and put them inside of what we call normal students, but that's integration, it's not inclusion. Inclusion is mixing, is making everyone feel they are a part of something bigger. So let's consider how we can embrace this in our classrooms, right? So with so many students that most of you have in your classroom, the recipe to fulfill the curriculum that you have to deliver is usually to work for the average, right? This is what we hear often. I mean, if I give equal opportunities to everyone, if I make sure that everyone in my classroom has access to equal opportunities, then everything will be okay. Everybody will have the right to have access to the same things, right? And it will give a sense to people, oh, okay, that's awesome, because after all, we are all the same, right? This is a very nice message. However, this is very far from reality. We are not all the same. We are all different. We are different needs with our different preferences. There are specific things about each and every one of us that is completely different than the other person sitting just beside us. We have different DNA, we have different fingerprints, we have different life experiences, we have different eye patterns. So, what makes us think that giving the same opportunity to everyone will fulfill the obligation or will provide the proper right for everyone to learn and to become the best person that they can be? Well, in fact, we should be working for the edges, never to the average. Maybe you find it a little bit difficult to understand what is the meaning of this statement. So I invite you to watch the following short video that will help you greatly understand how working for the edges can solve many of the problems that we have nowadays in education. I hope you enjoy it.